Hi, so you know you're not dressed appropriately for court, right?
I didn't know that until I got here.
All right, I'm gonna give you a reset form. You're gonna come back here on Monday on October 7th. Do you understand? We can go off the record. This is why you're going in custody. You are extremely high today.
And also Havenford Hope Jail Outreach Judge. I don't mind getting in contact with them just to explore these avenues. But the biggest thing, Judge, is I know that she has that
What's
appointment.
gonna happen today is the deputies are gonna take you into custody. If there's anything that you want to see, want to give to your boyfriend, just let them know. I'm gonna send you to do a UA, and if that UA comes back positive, we're gonna have some questions. Okay, so you want your UA?
Yeah.
All right. So,
Yeah, it's pretty stupid.
so you were,
I was high.
oh, okay, all right. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, so you know you're not dressed appropriately for court, right?
I didn't know that until I got here.
All right, so next time you appear in court, you're not allowed to wear the T-straps. If you want to wear that, I know it's hot outside. You'll need to put on a jacket or something, you understand? All right. Court is calling 2024 CR 1728, State of Texas versus Angel Marie Bustos. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense?
Ninfa Gallegos Carrillo.
All right, and are you Miss Bustos?
Yes.
Did you understand you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 grams to 200 grams? That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If
Your Honor, would like to ask the court to some assistance with the fine. The state has already lowered the fine, so she can,
I'll probate the fine.
okay, thank you, Your Honor. And also, she needs some help with drugs, Your Honor.
All right. Do you have any children?
I did, I got 2 of them that are already old enough, 18 and 19, and then my 2 youngest passed away, so no.
I'm sorry about that.
Thank you.
All right. When's the last time you had employment?
2019. I'm actually applied for disability.
All right. And what is your disability for?
I have mental illness.
And what-
Arthritis, 3 types of arthritis and mental illness.
All right. You know, drugs is not helping that, right?
Yeah, I know, I've been try getting off, the withdrawals hurt really bad. I'm tired of it, I really am. I do it only just because of the pain, but I'm trying to get off of it, I do need help.
All right. So who is Melissa Marie Barrera to you?
That's my cousin's baby mama.
Okay, I have to do the mental gymnastics. And who is Mark Anthony Bustos?
My cousin,
All right. And who is the person you're with in court today?
that's my boyfriend.
All right, where is he?
Right there.
All right. All right,
Okay.
thank you. All right. And do you have any family support?
Just him.
Where's your family?
My mom died, my dad died, pretty much everyone passed away. I have my brothers, but one's in prison, the other one I don't talk to. So he's my family.
So that's why we're asking the court for some assistance, Your Honor. She needs some support from this court in order to help her with that addiction.
All right, this is what the court, and if you're drug tested today, it's going to be
It's gonna
positive.
be positive, man.
All right, I appreciate your honesty. Now, I'm going to give you help today, and I know you're probably going to get upset with me about the help that I'm going to give you, but I'm trying to save your life because the last time you use may be the last time you use.
Okay.
So I'm going to do $1,000 fine. It's going to be probated. I'm going to give you 6 years deferred adjudication, proof of employment, or SSI within 30 days. There should be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There should be no unsupervised contact with minors. There's going to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. We're going to do the UA hotline, going to do a TAP evaluation, felony drug court referral, and Esperanza court referral. That's going to take place in custody. I'm going to ask for 120 sober meetings in 120 days. There should be no contact with Melissa. Going to want field visits one time per month, and 200 hours of community service restitution. Probation, is there anything else she needs? No, we'll do felony drug court first. And if she's not accepted there, which if you're honest with them, they'll accept you.
Okay.
And then if she's not accepted there, we'll do Esperanza Court. All right.
Nothing further.
All right. Is there anything else you need from the court?
No.
All right. To be we're off the record. To be successful in this court, you need to make sure that you're in contact with probation. If you feel it as though probation is not addressing an issue with you, you can always come in this court. We'll be here.
Okay.
All right. The other thing is felony drug court is a good program. It's something that you need. You're probably going to need inpatient treatment. But if you are accepted to felony drug court will be monitoring your situation. And they have a judge there, and that judge is Judge Glenn. He'll be monitoring how you're doing.
Mhm.
The only time I will see you is if you're graduating, and I'll show up to your graduation, or if they send you back here because they say there's nothing else that they can do.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
And if you want me to show up at your graduation, I will definitely show up to your graduation. Okay?
Thank you.
So what's going to happen today is the deputies are going to take you into custody. If there's anything that you want to see, want to give to your boyfriend, just let them know.
How long is it gonna be,
Yeah.
Because one, you already admitted that you're on heroin. That's not a good thing. Because the last time you use could be the last time you use.
Okay.
And because here's the thing. If you could have, you would have at least came in the court sober. So what will end up happening is felony drug court, it's Tuesday. They'll probably be able to get to see her because I'm going to sign the order immediately for them to interview you. So they'll probably be able to see you before this week is out, and you need to let them know that you're interested in being in their program, and then they will take over supervision. If they think you need inpatient treatment, they'll give you inpatient treatment. If they think you need outpatient treatment, they'll give you outpatient treatment. Okay? So you're not going to be there for a month before something happens. So at the latest, felony drug court may interview her next week, but since it's early in the week, they'll probably be able to interview her. And I'm going to send them an email if you have no objections to let them know that
No,
she's
yeah.
on her way.
Okay,
Okay?
all right,
All right. Thank you.
thank you.
All right. Ms. Hernandez?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So you did not show up yesterday. You had a setting. I'm going to give you a reset form. You're going to come back here on Monday on October 7th. Do you understand? Do
Like
you-
in a few days or something like that.
No, October 7th. That's Monday. No, I'm sorry. We're not going to do it on Monday. I'm going to bring you back here on October 3rd, which is tomorrow. All right. And between now and then, this is what you need to do. There are plenty of places where you can have sober support meetings. They're like AA, NA meetings. Call them up, talk to somebody. You understand? Do you understand?
Ma'am, I don't have a phone to call anybody.
All right. Well, I will tell you what, I will print off where all the AA and NA meetings are located. All right. Just give me a moment. And can I have a reset form for her for Thursday, please? And just one moment. And I will print out places that you can go. And they actually have some places that are right downtown. All right, here's a list of all the places that you can go for help. I just listed places throughout the city. So if you take the VIA bus and you happen to be in a different area of town, there's an AA-NA meeting there. Or if you're just walking downtown near the courthouse, there's an AA meeting for you to do there. You understand? All right. So we're going to see you tomorrow. Be here at 9 o'clock, okay? All right, there you go. Good luck to you, okay?
Thank you.
Calling 2024 CR 6058, State versus Lindsay Hernandez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state,
Jason Garrett,
for the defense?
Renee Munoz.
All right. And are you Miss Hernandez? All right. The bondsman had filed an affidavit to surrender surety. The court signed it. And I believe one of the reasons they requested it because they believe that Ms. Hernandez would not show up for court. She did not show up on October 1st, but she did show up on, well, appear on October 2nd. And then, of course, she appeared today. She was a little late, but the court is understanding of that because yesterday we talked about her tardiness and where she was coming from.
Yes, Your Honor. I appreciate that.
All right, so defense is requesting a PR bond. Off the record, we had a discussion with regards to your client's mental health issues. State, do you have any objection to the granting of a PR bond?
No, it's just a question that additional conditions be imposed.
I'm sorry?
Additional conditions be imposed of any type of substance abuse or mental issues to be addressed with that PR bond.
All right, so the court will set your PR bond at $1,000, waive fees. And there's going to be a referral to Center for Healthcare Services. And counsel, your client was here yesterday,
Yes, Your Honor.
and there were what appeared to the court to be substance abuse issues as well.
Yes, Your Honor.
So what I'm going to order is I'm going to order regular UAs, waive fees. And I'm going to order outpatient treatment
Yes, Your Honor.
for substance abuse. And I'm going to waive fees. And Ms. Hernandez, do you have a place to live?
I don't know.
All right, so what housing would be available for her? I know Lifetime has just started a women's unit, but I don't think it's officially up and running, but I received an email for them saying that they were expanding.
Okay.
Probation, do you know any housing that will be able to address her substance abuse issues? I know there's Alpha House. but-
Yes, I was gonna
Mental.
suggest that.
side.
Yeah.
So Alpha Home?
Home judge and, I have another one in mind, but it's slipped my mind the name, if you give me just a moment or two.
Okay.
I also know that Sam Ministries does good things for people that need housing in terms of homelessness. They are able to sometimes provide people the avenue for apartments, things of that nature, transitional living to get them set up on their feet. And also Haven for Hope Joe Outreach Judge, I don't mind getting in contact with them just to explore these avenues. But the biggest thing, Judge, is I know that she has that appointment here with Mental Health Court, that they can put her into contact, make sure she gets in contact with Center for Healthcare Services. And then they have caseworkers there within Mental Health Court, Judge, that have good access to resources too. So I'm strongly encouraging her to make that. I don't know if it could be made as a condition for bond too, that she shall make that appointment next week.
I'll put in a referral to mental health court.
And I have that application, Judge. Speaking of that, if the court could sign, I have that from the
Yes.
caseworker.
And then if you'll speak with Miss Abrams,
Yes, Judge.
and she'll give the location and the name of the facility that can help her with housing. So I'm gonna do a referral for housing, and I'll just put referral for housing
Yes, sir.
and a referral to mental health court.
Great. Thank you, Your Honor, so much. Appreciate that.
And if you'll give that to the coordinator.
Yes,
And
sir.
then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reset this. I'm gonna give it an earlier reset date than I normally would, because I think I need to stay updated with her.
Sure, of course, Your
So
Honor.
we're gonna come back, oh, and state your excuse. We're gonna come back on October, Norma, can you put this October 21st? All right, we'll be back on October 21st.
Thank you, Your Honor, and we will definitely keep the court updated. We appreciate it.
All right, and you do look better than you did yesterday.
Thank you.
All right,
Moving in the right direction, yes. Your Honor.
all right, thank you. All right, we have a violation report.
Yes, sir.
State, have you had a chance to review the violation report on Lindsay Hernandez? Thank you. So how are you doing?
I'm good, miss.
All right, what have you been up to? How's life been treating you?
Just trying to make it and just still going to like the appointments for mental health and I have an appointment with Social Security in 2 days. And I'm on the list for housing, pretty much that's about it.
Okay. All right, that's good. I'm glad you're on the list for housing. So do you have a safe place to stay though?
For the meantime, I'm still like back and forth with my mom and whatnot. I haven't went to Haven for help, but that was just the option.
All right, why are you back and forth with your mom?
Um, she works and stuff like that. I still haven't gained her trust, I guess.
Ah, okay.
Yes,
All right.
I'm working on it.
Well, one of the ways to regain her trust is not to be back and forth. I know that sometimes, and I've had clients before where their parents said they can stay with me, but I can't have them in the home by themselves.
Yeah,
And so I would always tell my client, your trust right now with your family is less than zero. You have to build that back up. So just live with the fact that if they're not in the home, you can't be in the home,
yes, ma'am.
but don't do the back and forth, back and forth. Okay? All right, so here's the issue. The issue is they're saying that you tested positive for meth and they want you in lifetime recovery. And they're saying that you declined.
No, ma'am. I showed up to the appointment. I'm not sure, she hasn't called me. I did leave her a message.
Well, no, it says here, please be advised, the defendant reported for intake with lifetime recovery on January 16, 2025 and met TDI and ASAM level 3.5 placement for treatment services. However, the defendant declined detox during interview.
Detox.
Mhm.
I know that she told me that she was gonna put me like to see if I could go to the inpatient or the outpatient. That was the last that I know.
Let me ask you this.
I don't
This is
think-
where trust comes in.
Okay,
We're not on the record. This is pretrial services. This is me setting conditions so you can be successful.
yes,
If I drug test you today,
yes.
do you want that?
If you.
Is it going to be clean?
No,
See, and that's the problem with this. They're saying it's not clean. And that's the problem with your mom. And
yeah,
that's why she doesn't have the trust in you.
yes.
So-
I'm sorry.
You need to be at lifetime recovery
Yes, ma'am.
and you need to be in their inpatient program.
I'm willing to go.
All right, you, counsel.
It's my understanding, Judge, as per my client, and I have no reason to think otherwise. She's always been wholeheartedly honest, that she did the inpatient one and she was trying to follow up to see the next steps. And she has yet to make that connection to get into the next phase to do potentially inpatient.
All right, we're gonna get you connected. Let's get her connected today.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
I can call Lifetime.
All right, if we'll call lifetime, you're gonna remain in court. He's gonna call lifetime recovery.
Yes, ma'am.
All right,
Thank you.
thank you. 2024 CR 011-808 State versus Teresa Luisa Frias. Could I have parties announce state defense?
Renee Munoz.
And are you Miss Frias?
Yes.
How do you pronounce your last name?
Frias.
Frias. I'm trying to roll the R.
Yes, Judge.
If you all don't help me with that, I can never improve.
Yes.
Counsel, have you received all discovery?
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with, you're charged with unauthorized use of a vehicle. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
At reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We're asking that the court follow the negotiated plea bargain agreement My client does have financial issues. She's not working right now, but is actively seeking employment. I think the last place she tried to apply to was McDonald's. So she's waiting to hear back from them, Judge. So we're requesting that the fine be probated and the court is able to impose minimum supervision fees with regard to the monthly fees of supervision. I know the court referenced the offense report. I had some concerns if my client had any kind of issues with drug, alcohol. She stated that she does not. I know that there was some paraphernalia found in the vehicle that did not belong to her. And there was such little amounts in there that they couldn't even get an amount to test, which is why there is no actual possession of controlled substance charge. She stated to me, referencing the case, that upon having the vehicle, she did pick up some acquaintances at a nearby hotel to drop them off. And then she was subsequently stopped by law enforcement police officers. She noticed there was a pipe on the seat next to her, and she was scared that they might try to attribute that to her. So she hit it, and it's my understanding it fell out during the police encounter with her, Your Honor. So she doesn't have any issues with methamphetamine, the like. She did state that she has used marijuana in the past, but that's been a number of months ago, that if she was drug tested, the results would be negative. So we're asking the court follow the negotiated agreement, Your Honor, with obviously whatever conditions of supervision the court sees fit. But just wanted to give the court that background regarding her financials and the issues regarding potential drug use.
All right, when's the last time you used?
About 8 months,
What were you using?
marijuana. And it wasn't big, it was just here and there, smoking
So
weed.
when you're drug tested today, I'm gonna have you drug tested today, what are the results gonna be?
Negative.
All right, do you need any water?
Yeah,
Because you're getting drug tested today.
we bought them.
Okay. All right, so here's the thing. At the end of the day, whether or not you used today or last night, it's not a violation of your probation because you're not on probation yet. Otherwise, I'm going to send you to do a UA, and if that UA comes back positive, we're going to have some questions.
Okay.
So you want your UA?
Yeah.
All right. Miss Abrams. She's going to have a UA, felony drug court will do your UA. And do you have a driver's license?
I don't.
Just 1 second. Do you have a form of ID?
I have just the Bear County.
Oh, that's good enough.
Okay.
Right, counsel,
Yes, Your Honor.
we're gonna get a UA from her today,
Okay.
and then we will come back with the sentencing.
At a different date?
Oh, no, we can come back this afternoon
This afternoon. Okay, great.
if you're available. Let me see.
Yes, Your Honor. You have any?
I have an interview at 3.
What?
Interview at 3.
My client has an interview for a potential job at 3 o'clock,
Yeah.
Your Honor.
Oh, well, if you go over there right now, they'll do it right now.
Okay. Okay.
All
We'll
right.
work on getting that.
So Miss Abrams, they said they'll do her UA right now. And counsel, she's going to felony drug court for that UA, not somewhere else.
Is that where the reentry center is located, Judge?
Yes, and if you'll, and Miss Abrams, I have the information for her.
Okay.
All right,
Yes, Your Honor. And then we will come back in the afternoon, correct, Judge?
yes.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. All right, Christopher Bernal. So counsel, did you receive the report from felony drug court?
I had not, Your Honor. I just had received word that there may have been a positive, but
Well, I think, and we'll go on the record in just a moment.
Okay.
But I think that, could you hand me that printout, please? Thank you.
thank you, Your Honor.
Mhm. All right, so we're going to go on the record in 2024 CR 011808 State versus Teresa Frias. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
For the defense, Renee Munoz, Your Honor.
And are you Miss Frias? All right, so the court received the report back from felony drug court. Counsel, I think that felony drug court would be appropriate for her.
I agree with Your Honor with that assessment, to see if she can be evaluated and meets criteria for that. I know that my clients have experienced trauma in the not so distant past, in terms of being a victim on an aggravated assault with some pretty substantial gunshot wounds and She's been out in the community, and I explained the situation with the positives, and that it's addiction is sometimes steps you have to work through, but that the court will likely be recommending that felony drug court. And I was telling her about the program, explaining to her, it'd be some years of probation, monitoring, and treatment as they deemed necessary. So we're perfectly fine if the court wants to make that referral, Judge. Due to some of the overcrowding issues at the jail, we wanted to see if she could report on outside in the community to see about the evaluations she's been making in support here as ordered. She hasn't picked up anything new.
Oh, and can I have the, that printout again?
Oh, yes,
please?
Your Honor. Thank you. To address her substance use issues.
All right. So do you live by yourself or there are other people in the home?
I live with.
Hmm?
I live with.
All right. And, oh, I'm sorry. Can you raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Chris.
All right. Are there any minors in the home?
I have a 16-year-old.
All right. And how many children do you have total?
I have 6 total, but I just have the 6.
All right.
She didn't
And
have to.
I'm sorry?
She didn't have to. Like
She's
she's
what?
with me and then with dad. So I get like 2-3 days. She'll be with him. The rest back and forth.
All right. And who is your support system?
My boyfriend
Mhm.
and my, I guess, in-law.
And so do you live with your boyfriend and in-laws? All right. And how long have you been living with them?
I say 8 months because I just got out. I don't know if it counts with the jail time.
Okay.
I was in there for 6 months.
And I will tell you, and your counsel will tell you, I require that probation does field visits. So if you're going to be staying there, probation is going to come in and do field visits. And if they don't want probation doing field visits at their house, then you're not going to be allowed to stay there. You understand? All right. And you all recommended deferred, but neither of you all put down outside the agreement what length you are requesting. So it's
2 years. That's our understanding, Your Honor.
all right. So what I can tell you is I'm going to give you more than the 2 years. The reason being is because drug court is a 2-year program, and sometimes, well, not sometimes, they have a 2-year program and the aftercare program is 6 months. Now, whether you're in that program for the full time really is dependent upon you and how you do in the program. You understand?
Yes.
All right. So the court is going to sentence you to 3 years deferred adjudication, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors, field visits 1 time per month until further notice. There should be a referral to felony drug court. How far did you go in school?
I graduated.
All right, so what are you planning on doing with the rest of your life? What is, before all of this happened,
I was gonna manage it. I love managing.
all right, managing what?
Well, I've always worked at Wendy's. I was at Wendy's for 9 years.
All right, so that's what you want to do? All right. And you know what I always tell people, whatever your dream is, that's your dream. We need people, we need managers. If somebody comes to me and say they want to be a farmer, I'm like, yes, we need farmers. So every place where you see people working, we need those people. So I always tell everybody, no matter what your job is, sometimes we think our job is not important and oh my gosh, what have I been doing with my life? But that job is needed. For example, people will say, oh, that person just bags the groceries at HEB, or that person's just a cashier. And I always tell them, don't say just, because we need a cashier. We need somebody to bag groceries. We need all of that. I'm still upset that they took away the full service at the gas station, but that's just me. All right. So I'm going to give you 200 hours of community service restitution. 100 of those hours will be deemed satisfied once you complete parenting classes. And another 100 hours will be satisfied if you complete some type of trade school or higher level education. And what I can tell you, some places that you work for, even at McDonald's, they will actually pay for part of your college education or pay for your school. And if you want to really move up quickly in the system, try to go to a trade school and get something in business management or something that will make you indispensable to the company. Because you see at all of these stores where they have now self-checkout, I always tell people, that's a sign. You need to pay attention to that. So can you imagine now you have about 8 self-checkouts in one general area, and they just have one person who works for the company stand there to make sure everybody's scanning things appropriately. Pretty soon, they're not even going to have that person. So that means all those cashiers' jobs are going to be eliminated. So pay attention to, as Briscoe County Junior would say, the coming things, so you can be ready for it. All right.
Definitely good advice. Thank
yes.
you, Your Honor.
All right. I'm going to ask for 90 sober meetings in 90 days.
Yes, can you repeat? If you need anything else, that's fine.
Oh, no, thank you, I appreciate it.
All right. And did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. I know that life gets hard for people. I know that sometimes we get into relationships and we're like, we wake up and we say to ourselves, how did we get here? But if we are in relationships that are not good for us, best bet is to get out of that. With regards to drug use, let me explain to you. And I tell this to a lot of people. Sometimes they don't believe me, but you see the news. You'll be able to see if I'm telling the truth or not. There are only 2 things going to happen from using illegal drugs, and sometimes using prescribed drugs. Either you're going to end up in somebody's jail on a regular basis, rotation, or either you're going to end up in prison. Because at the end of the day, possession cases, possession less than a gram, possession 1 to 4, you know, the difference between you and the other person who doesn't get a possession charge. The person who doesn't get a possession charge has used the drug before they are caught, right? So either you're going to end up in jail because you're going to get caught, or either somebody's going to have to identify your body in some field somewhere. And I don't think you want them having to go to your 16-year-old to identify your body. And it will start with, she's missing. We haven't seen her in a while. And then you know what people will say and what the police will say? They would say, but look at her history. Maybe she's just on a bender, right? And then 2 weeks going to pass by. Then popping up on Facebook is going to be your photo, and everybody's going to say, will you please share this? Then the police or some jogger or whoever it is going to find a body in a field somewhere where they're out fishing, or either find a body, you know, on the sidewalk. And then they're going to say, oh, we think it's her. And then they're going to have a relative or somebody who knows you come and identify your body. And I don't think you want your 16-year-old to have to do that, or your family members to have to do that. So whenever you're using, I always tell people, do it. Stop doing drugs for yourself. But if you can't stop doing it for yourself, you know what you need to constantly tell yourself? I don't want my relatives to have to identify my body. I don't want to spend the rest of my life in prison. In this court, to be successful on probation, communication is key. If there's an issue, talk to your probation officer. If you feel as though probation is not addressing it, you can always come back to court and address it with me. Felony drug court, your attorney will tell you that's a great program, but it's only as great as you make it. You have to take advantage of the services they're offering. You understand? And be honest with them. All right? All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And thank you for dressing appropriately for court. All right. So here's the thing about that. I understand that sometimes people are dishonest with the court because there are consequences. In this court, I'm fair, but I have to let people know there are consequences. And anytime I'm asking you questions about things, you've already reached an agreement. And normally it's rare for me not to follow plea agreements. Whenever I tell people that I need to know about you so that I can set conditions that will help you, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Because the last thing I would want to do to somebody, if they have drug issues, I just send them off into the world and don't even address it, because that's not going to be good for you, because that's why you're here, because you have drug issues. All right? So be honest with me.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Did you understand you're charged in count 2 with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams as a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
All right, after reviewing States Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, ma'am.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, I would just like the court to know, since I met Mr. Rodriguez, he has since voluntarily put himself through an inpatient lifetime recovery program. He completed 47 days. He brought proof of his certificates to court today. He was released on June 23rd, and just the difference I've seen and Mr. Rodriguez from the first time I met him, just I met him when we first met, he was in custody, and he has since been able to bond out, put himself through lifetime recovery, and he's doing quite well. So I think he's anxious to prove to the court that he's going to complete probation and be successful.
All right, are you employed?
Not right now.
All right, so are you still in lifetime recovery outpatient? What are you doing?
I got a report on the 3rd at 8 AM and then just a 90 days for as of right now.
So you're still there?
No, I still gotta go set up for outpatient.
Okay. All right, and who is Stephen Shelby?
Friend of mine.
All right, just a friend?
Yes.
Middlebrook,
So you're not related?
Montoya? And how?
Do you have any children?
Yes.
What are their ages?
25, 21 and 20
And do you live by yourself or you live with
with my
someone?
grandmother.
All right, who all lives in the household? Any minors?
To be in her.
And somebody said on call. One in the bottom, one in the top.
And if you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be?
Using 530
For what?
for med.
So you still have a lot of work to do.
I got I attended. It's hard. I'm doing it.
Well, here's the thing. Nobody can help you if you don't reach out and if you don't help yourself. Lifetime Recovery is a good program, but they can't give you tools and then you're just like, I'll take the meth, you know?
I understand.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 10 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 5 years, regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's to be no contact with Stephen Douglas Shelby. There's to be no residing with minors. I want a referral to felony drug court. TAP evaluation out of custody. Follow TAP recommendations. There's going to be 120 sober meetings in 120 days. Proof of employment within 30 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Probation is, I'm sorry, taking consideration 2024 CR 009421, 2025 CR 002257. Probation, is there anything else?
No contact with that.
Shelby Douglas, I'm sorry, Stephen Douglas Shelby. And there's going to be 200 hours of community service restitution. You need to be kept busy. You understand? Anything else probation?
I understand.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. I've had people who've come in here before and you could tell they're extremely high. I don't know when the last time you used meth, but what I do know is only one or two things going to happen if you don't get this under control. Either you're going to end up in somebody's jail, somebody's prison, or either somebody's going to have to identify your body. Here's a suggestion. You should probably go back to Lifetime and tell them you need to be in their inpatient treatment. One thing about drug use, you got to change people, places, and things. And obviously being at your grandmother's house, it may not be the environment inside your grandmother's house, but it may be the environment that's around her home, and you cannot resist temptation. You understand?
I understand.
So I'm going to refer you to felony drug court. You need to be 100% honest with them, and they should probably be able to accept you into the program by next week, hopefully.
Okay.
All right. But call Lifetime Recovery and tell them you need to be back in their inpatient treatment program. All right. And if there's anything you need from the court, we're here to help you. Okay.
I understand.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Good luck to you. Thank you. Yes. All right, court is calling 2024 CR 011954 State versus Dora Bravo. Can I have parties announced?
Megan Galloway for the state.
Michael Bellable from Miss Bravo.
And are you Miss Bravo?
That's fine.
I'm gonna need you to keep your voice up one so that I can hear and so the court
Yes,
reporter
ma'am.
can hear. Thank you.
Mhm.
All right, thank you. Counsel, have you received all discovery in this case and did you review it with your client?
Yes,
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Bravo, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, probation, there's an application in this case. Ms. Bravo, did you review the true bill of indictment?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
yes, we do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Bravo, did you review court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Your charge is possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering that plea, you are giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I believe she does.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes,
Ms. Bravo, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Ma'am.
According to the plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at an $800 fine. State recommends community supervision, well, deferred adjudication. They're taking in consideration 2025 AL 005470. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
yes,
State?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, are there any such motions?
no, ma'am.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There be a TAP evaluation, community service restitution hours, no contact with Roberto Avalos Jr. and JCPenney stores, the life skills course, and the anti-theft course. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence?
State offer states one in attachments.
No objections.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. Sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes,
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
we just asked the court follow the recommendation from the state.
All right. Are you employed?
Hold
How do you support yourself?
on. My boyfriend,
Who is your boyfriend?
Pedro
Pedro who?
Diaz.
And what happened to Roberto Avalos?
What do you mean, what happened to him?
I mean, you were in a car with him. Is he no longer in your life?
No, he's incarcerated, but nobody stated that I was dating him. I was just getting a ride from him, ma'am.
All right. Did you know him before you accepted a ride from him?
Yes, I did.
All right. And how did you know him?
Friend of family.
Do you have any children?
I do.
What are their ages?
He is 15.
And who is the 15-year-old with?
He is with his uncle and his guardian.
And when you're drug tested today, what are you going to be positive for?
Marijuana.
And what else?
Um,
Now, that's not just about it. Do you want to get drug tested today? So here's the thing. I am trying to set conditions for you so you'll be successful on probation. In order for me to do that, you need to be honest with me. All right? So if you use before coming to court, that's not a violation of your probation because you were not on probation. So what are you going to be positive for?
Drugs,
Well, I wasn't with you. So what type of drugs?
the kind that for methamphetamines.
All right. So when's the last time you used meth?
24 hours ago.
Okay. Do you have any family support?
Yes. Concerned, yes.
All right. Who's supporting you as far as someone you can go to help you maintain your sobriety?
My brother,
Your brother?
my oldest brother.
Okay. When's the first time you started using?
In 2017.
Okay. All right. This is what the court is going to do. There's going to be an $800 fine that will be probated. 3 years deferred adjudication. Proof of employment within 30 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. There's to be no residing with minors. Take in consideration 2025 AL 005470. There's going to be 100 hours of community service restitution. Once parenting is completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. There's to be no contact with Roberto Avalos Jr. No contact with J.C. Penney stores. Counsel, I'm not going to do the anti-theft course because I think the theft course is related to the drug issues. And I think if that problem is solved, then there'll be no need for the other. But I am going to recommend the life skills course. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs. In custody, there's to be a TAP evaluation, follow recommendations, and also a referral to felony drug court. Probation is, and field visits, 1 time per month for 6 months. Probation, is there anything else? All right, did you review the trial court certification of defendants' rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. We can go off the record. This is why you're going in custody. You are extremely high today. And if I allow you to walk out of here, what's going to end up happening is you're going to use more meth,
No.
and who knows what will end up happening. You may get some bad drugs.
Why
but-
couldn't you give me the benefit of the doubt? I just got out on bond. I'm trying
No.
to do, I'm trying to change. I'm doing what I'm.
I know,
supposed
this is
to.
going to help you. All right, thank you.
How long am I gonna be gone? When am I-
Thank you, counsel. It's to help her.
I understand.
And they should be, felony drug court will probably be able to see her before the week is out.
Okay.
All right.
So she'll be in until the referral is over?
Yes.
Okay.
All right,
Alright,
thank
I'll
you.
explain that to her.
Okay.